I'm actually trying to record a video on Instagram and it's just crashing and not really working. I'm not really sure why, but I felt like I needed to talk about kind of something I just realized while sitting and drinking my morning coffee, which was, you know, I was thinking about what is it that if I were to see on social media or if I were to hear someone talking about, that I would feel a burning desire within, almost like this jealousy of wanting to be doing that. And, you know, in my life, I have many, many aspects that I focus on. For example, you know, beauty, you know, putting on makeup, doing my hair, buying clothes, um, fitness. But I feel like these things aren't something really that I am speaking about or care to speak about. Like, I don't care if I were to see someone talking about that, someone else do that. What I care truly and deeply about is trance music, the benefits of it, and what it does to the brain. I feel this resonates so deep within me, and I feel if I were to see someone else talking about this, I would go livid. So, therefore, I feel that I need to speak about it. Number two, something that I would feel as burning desire, like this, I almost want to say anger, and not at the person, but at myself for not doing something about it, is emotional alignment, a mental alignment within. Specifically, if I were to see someone talking about the eyes and alignment within the eyes, I would fucking lose my shit. So yeah, the mental alignment and, you know, mindset, that is fucking huge. What else? I feel, yeah, just creating, I mean, people talk about habits, and I guess that's not something I'm that interested in. It's a part of mindset, it's a part of emotional alignment, but it's not something I feel this burning desire for. So, what I do care about essentially is emotional alignment within, and, you know, the having the two eyes, the two hemispheres, the brain essentially being aligned, and the effects of that, and also trance music. These two things are so near and dear to my heart that if I feel I saw someone talking about it, I would lose my shit. Like, I feel like I would have a brain aneurysm. So, this has helped me kind of navigate what it is that I want to talk about. And also, like, again, human behavior, I feel like I love psychology and all that, but I feel like I don't really care to be speaking about it. I mean, if it has to do with emotional alignment and like bringing about that message, then yes. And I feel like I do read up a lot about it. I'm actually reading a book right now called The Laws of Human Nature, and I'm very interested in that. And another one, what to say when you talk to yourself. Actually, I'm making question and answers based off of that because it's been such a game changer in my life. And, you know, mindset and what we say to ourselves, and like in being in a good environment, and the epigenetic effect of environment on our genes. So these things are very, 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 very near and dear to my heart. But specifically speaking, trance music and, you know, the effect of that on the brain, and, you know, emotional alignment, especially within the eyes. So, you know, I feel like this is like shed some insight, just thinking about like what is it that if I were to see on social media, which would like have this burning like anger desire within me. And you know, also same with anxiety, depression, and OCD. I feel like those things are something I deal with, and I feel a lot of people deal with. And, you know, hearing someone like describe how it feels and like bring awareness to that also gives me that burning sensation, which I guess maybe that's something I also feel like I need to talk about because, you know, it is very near and dear to my heart. It is an issue. You know, I've dealt with it. My own family had to like learn to deal with it because I was going through that, and it is essentially very, very important. um I'm still fucking going through it, and how it feels, and um it was super, super evident, especially the anxiety was just so evident when I had to go in to oral exams and I physically couldn't talk because my throat muscles just wouldn't let me. Like, I physically couldn't talk. And, I went on medication, and that helped ease my throat up so that I was able to pass my exams the second year around, because I figured out, what, like, there wasn't just this block, and I would love to go into detail of how I, overcame that, and how I started to actually take in information, a vast amount of information about the brain, which is why I even came to Hungary in the first place. So I feel these things, like mental health, anxiety, depression, OCD, huge thing that makes me feel burning desire, and the effect of that on what it is that we want to do in life. And if there's something that you want to do, like for example, I wanted to study, but I felt like I just couldn't, right? Like, I literally, there was like a block within how I was taking information in, how I was speaking about it, and it felt very, very, very frustrating. So, taking these aspects of our lives, of, this is what I feel like I did, and finding alignment within. So, the first step that I feel is super important that helped me was the eye alignment, having the two hemispheres just be on the same page. Then it was the programming, what to say to yourself when you talk to yourself, the sentence structures, the words that we use, and how to break habits, how to implement new habits on a blank slate. And then implementing these new habits daily, every single fucking day, these little 0.001%. And honestly, let me tell you, like, I feel like I've gotten I've applied this to a lot of my life already. And there's still it's like still a growing progress. It's still something that I feel I'm putting an effort on every single day, like every single day I'm doing it. So I mean, it's not just like some like magic pill, but just having the steps in which you can take, knowing that you can get through it and it will be okay and you can help yourself, I feel was such a game changer for me. And this, I feel, is what I am passionate about speaking about, hence my fucking excitement on it. So yeah, it just feels super nice to just have this awareness within myself and to be able to express it, because I feel this moment has been it's been like a progress. It's been like in the making, and it feels just so nice to be able to just express it.